Then you get interaction, which builds community. Interaction builds community, and that's what everybody wants. Yes?
So Engadget actually switched off their comments
yes.
because they were getting some, pretty nasty things being written out
sure.
about them. And, so what do you do in that situation? How do you balance that?
Yeah, how do you deal with the trolls, right? Trolls, if you don't know, it's the online people who live in their mom's basement and get keyboard commando-ish and start just doing. I have no problem with criticism, right? It's the trolls, people who are just out there to try to hurt. So the issue is, do you do a certain level of moderation? I don't moderate my blog comments because I think it kind of stifles momentum. But I'm quick enough on the BlackBerry to see it. I can delete it with one email back. It's automatically put the word delete in the body, which is why I like Discuss too, and it deletes it right away. Plus, with the filters on there, like Askabit, which is already installed on there, it'll filter out a lot of the automated spam. But here's the issue: when have they get out of hand, especially when you're dealing with the geek crowd, which I'm part of. Right? When you deal with geeks, they get very angry and they get very off topic very quickly. Right? Somebody writes pwned on this thing, right? Or first, right on there, right? And it just goes all off track. So you really have to keep it fairly strict, because if you don't keep it strict, like meaning deleting comments, if you don't keep it strict, the great commenters leave and the idiots stay. And that's not what you need for your blog. So when people will start screaming censorship, I had somebody say that to me 2 weeks ago. You're censoring me. Yes, I am. It's my blog. Well, that's my right. No. It's not your right to be a douchebag on my blog. Make your own blog. I had somebody doing that in comments, trying to take over the blog. Well, on my side, I say this. You know what? Great. Just write your own blog post, and you can talk all you want over there. I have no problem with comments. People say, well, it's my right, especially in the States, right? It's free of censorship. And no. You understand that censorship and freedom of speech has to do with not being reprimanded by the government, not me. In Canada, right? So understand you do have to keep the reins on it, okay? So most of the time it doesn't. Engadget is so huge though that it'll bring everybody to it, but you have to set a standard because people will see that, and you have to let it go or you don't. So same with Twitter though. If you get a troll on Twitter that reacts to you, which for me is daily, because I take a stand on stuff, right? I use sarcasm. Sarcasm is the easiest thing to decipher sometimes. You control the troll though. Nobody will see the troll with 3 followers spouting off at me. But if I reply to him, it's usually a dude, if I reply to him, now everybody can see it on my page. Now I've opened the door. Now I've honored this person with my following, and they don't deserve that. There's too many great people on social media to deal at all with those people. Walk away. It's hard. Trust me, I know, because I love to play with them. I love to throw a lot, and I'm quick with the sarcasm and right back at them, and people behind me are like, "Way to go, get him, Daddy!" And I go get them, and no, it's not worth it. It's not. Don't feed the trolls. It's your brand, and you'll be taken. Yeah.
Is that what you say from a corporate perspective as well?
Same thing. Even more so in corporate perspective. The question is a corporate perspective. You have to be more careful. See, when I spout off about something, I answer to me, right? I'm unmarketing. I can be a big idiot if I want to, which I usually am. The problem is when you go corporate, you've got to be careful, especially because Twitter is so reactive based. Same as Facebook status is too. So reactive based, which means emotion. Like when I use an example of this, last year when we had the big Tamil protest that happened to shut down the Gardner, which some of you saw that happen, yeah, because it shut down the freaking highway. How did I learn about it? Twitter. Twitter's my CNN. Twitter's my news resort. I find out news, like literally, I'll find out like that my kid turned 9 because of Twitter or something like that. What happened there, man? How are you? Dad, I tweeted you that yesterday. Like, oh. A little slow on replies today, son. I'm sorry. I'm junior. So the problem is what happened was people were tweeting their reactions. And you got to be careful because it's all public. What happens if somebody reacts, and I think it was the 103.5 or one of the radio stations, the guy who ran the corporate account, who was just somebody, go use Tweezer for us, that's fine, right? And he tweets, I don't give a fuck about your protest. Go back to where you came from and get off my highway.
Snap.
And so, of course, I took a screenshot of it. Such a pot stirrer. But it lives forever. And now you're associated with that. So yeah, eat corporate even more. And that to me, not necessarily scared of the message, just scared of who's sending the message. So it should be common sense though, right? If I have to teach somebody that was wrong, really? Do I have to tell you that you shouldn't say that? It's like George Costanza sleeping with his cleaning lady on his desk. Was that wrong? Because if I was told that was wrong, I never would have done it. Use somebody who's not a moron to run your Twitter account. Because that'd be the best. There's your $1 million consulting advice right there. Use non-morons to run your Twitter account who have some sort of common sense. Every time you say something to social media, blog, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace if you're 9 years old, whatever you want to do, whatever you say, okay, no matter what you say, you have to treat it as it's going to be on a billboard beside the gardener with your face, your logo, and your phone number with your mom driving by and a client, not your mom's client, that's awkward, a client and like the Pope in the car. Really, because it's all out there. It's all searchable, right? It's all indexed, and they're at the top now. Facebook's at the top of Google, Twitter's at the top of Google. Yeah, do you want conversations that you're not part of as your main result for your brand? I don't think so. You need to be up there, so that's a great question. Corporate even more so has to be aware of this. It doesn't mean you hold back everything. I like emotion, I like personality. Right, there's another question about using a face logo versus a logo versus a face picture, and corporations should use it. You know, I love personality. I think that if you run a corporation, you can do a picture of the people who's running the Twitter account with the logo. If you're so egotistical that you have to have your logo in there for branding purposes, then fine. Roots Canada's intern team last year did a great job with this. Like all 5 or 6 of them posed around the big Roots logo and stuff. That was awesome. That was their background. That's wicked. Like, really, are we that non-creative that the logo is what our face is going to be? Let's open up a bit. Let's be social. I trust faces, not logos. I feel great when I see a face pop up. Like giddy. I'm like, yay, they're here. They're at my party. TweetDeck's my party. I lead a lonely life. Ding! They pop up on TweetDeck, but if I see a logo, what do I feel like? They're going to sell me something. Yeah. It's corporate versus personal, and companies are people too. We're just afraid to open that up? No. Show a face. Here's our 3 people who tweet for us. Use the initials at the end. That's cool. Just show something. Show me that you're human, even though I know you are. Therefore, I know you're not automated. That's a huge part of it as well. This is probably the best way to show you how things are changing. I learned this term yesterday, thank you, from Jay Barrett, so I'm retweeting him right now. I'm retweeting Jay live right now, so if you want to tweet this, make sure you tell Jay good credit. So Jay's great, really smart, he runs a great blog. Presumed relevancy, here's the deal. So Facebook has changed now, they've changed over their updates. In their live updates, part of Facebook when you log in, to presumed relevancy. What this means is they choose what updates you'll see based on presumed relevancy. So what it means is that what they think is relevant for you, very scary, what they think is relevant is like Google. They're almost doing a Google for updates. And how they figure out what's relevant is what statuses have been commented on by you in the past and what your friends have commented on or liked in the past. This is a huge change on Facebook. 175 million logins a day. This is huge. If you have a Facebook fan page right now or business account on there, you need to understand this. So it's these status updates that get engagement that become more relevant. Make sense? It's not the first one. It used to be if the more you updated, the more you got on there. That's not a good recipe. That just makes you spam. This makes you update useless stuff that should be on Twitter. That's where we do the useless stuff. Facebook, you're relevant because your friends said it like. So there'll be a lot less, Scott just got a level 7 cat in Farmville update on you. I should sing a song about that or something. Oh wait, I have. So presumed relevancy, so your deal now, if you run a fan page or business page or even your personal one where you run the company, is to create updates and links that are engaging, that ask open-ended questions. But not only that, don't ask it and then walk away. Engage in the comments. Show people that you care about what you just said. There's nothing worse to me than seeing somebody on there who's got a lot of following and they ask something and they never jump back in. It's like having a forum post and saying, what do you think? And then, oh, out the door. I don't really care, but what do you think? Just look at my status. Engage back in because it makes it more relevant. The more they reply, the more the thread happens, the better it gets. Presumed relevancy is the future of Facebook statuses. So they think it's relevant because everybody's talking about it. And the less Mafia War updates we can get, the better.
Yeah.
Don't assassinate me. I don't know how that helps your brand, by the way. Scott just assassinated some guy in the temple. 4 points. Really? I just murdered somebody. Is that really going to help or the new cow I got on my farm? You know full well